Oh, goody.
Alright, what's going on everybody? Zombies here again. And today we're back with another Mercenaries video. This one's going to be revisiting a comp I was trying out last week. And it is a really fun one. This one was suggested to me on stream by Vessia. And it is super duper fun. I have tried to make the humans tribe work before in the past, and it was kind of cool. But now that we got a little bit in the way of buffs for characters like Varian here, I think it definitely has some real potential in this current meta. And a big part of that is just the death blow on splitting strike here. This ability is so insane. It's just 15 attack on all your humans is crazy. Now, the retaliation and the item with it can be pretty cool too. But unfortunately, it's a lot easier for your opponent to play around it. So generally, I've just liked the static +7 attack. As starting with 20 attack is pretty scary to begin with, especially when you're factoring in you're going to be damaging them with Trigor as well when you're attacking in or taking damage. So the damage really adds up, especially against greens. And then Tyrion's just been very good. He's also human, so if you do happen to get that +15 attack buff, the Tyrion can actually become a way bigger threat, but a lot of the time we're using him to get this death rattle here to buff up our other units. Judgment of Humility has also been absolutely fantastic in this meta because it gives you a quick way to snipe down the Trigor, and you can just kind of nullify it for a turn 2 as well, because its damage is based off its attack, so if it's at one attack, it's not going to be doing a whole lot to you. And another spot where the Divine Shield from the death blow has been very powerful as well if you can line that up. So death blows have actually been very good in this comp. And then Rogers on the bench, we just really needed a powerful blue, and this fits the bill and is a human on top of it. She also appreciates that buff from Tyrion quite a lot, and you can do some pretty crazy things with Master Tactician once you've gotten one of your humans up to a decent size. You can just quickly kill something and then get another death blow, and snowball's pretty hard. Cornelius on the bench is kind of insurance protecting our big humans as they get weaker, or trying to protect Leeroy here when he comes in, so you can actually get the get chicken off and get a passive buff or two, and then the Tyrion buff, and then you can just Leeroy Jenkins next turn and hopefully kill stuff and mess your opponent up with the randomization of the ordering and stuff. But really been liking Leeroy. This comp is really sweet. The last time I covered this, I did not have Leeroy maxed, so I did want to give it another shot now that I have him fully maxed out. Last time I think I had this at level 2, so it was only +4 attack passively. Now it's +6, and I do get the +1, +5, so we'll see if that ends up making a difference at all. But comp's really fun if you're looking for something a bit different to do with tribes and whatnot that's not frost or beasts or whatever else. If you're a big fan of humans, this is definitely, I think, the best build of it that I've seen so far. And it's just a lot of fun to play if you like ramming into your opponents with really large humans. So we're going to get into the games here. Before we do, though, if you enjoy this type of content, do remember to like and subscribe. Does a ton to help out the channel, and it keeps the Mercenaries videos coming. Without further ado, let's get into the games. Alright, 2-2-2. Probably a Trigor comp, but we'll see. Humans was a lot of fun last time though, so I'm excited to see if it might do even better now that I have Leeroy fully maxed out.
Your match is mine.
To your inner voice.
Alright, looks like they have some dragons here. Interesting. So we could guarantee, what do they have equipment-wise? They have the healing one, okay. We want to pop into the Trigor for sure. It's probably greedy to retaliate. I think we just want to hit their Trigor. Oh, that's gonna be exactly enough to kill, huh? Unfortunate. We do get the kill on Divine Shield, though. It's not a bad thing. Question is, what do we want to set up here? Probably just Rogers.
Show them what we're made of.
You can shrink down the Nefarian to make him not as much of a threat. Looks like they might have an arcane bench. Cookie coming in, okay. So yeah, we're definitely shrinking that. Do Trigor. And just go on swinging in. Yeah, Trigor is still good enough to kill that. Very nice. Bleed really doesn't do too much for them either. Yes, we were right. It is an arcane bench. I think we just have to attack. I do like the idea of buffing the Trigor, kind of, though. I don't want them to have the double arcane unit in at the same time. It's the only thing I'm worried about. Maybe we just make this as big as possible. Try and kill it. Yeah, he goes for the taunt. The Trigor does die, but that's kind of okay. Let's see, is it Leeroy time? I think it just might be. Yeah, let's try it. Yeah, there's Longshin. Oh, we have a lot of damage. Longshin's gotta go. So let's see, that'll be 49, 26. 75. So this would actually get the kill. We can just set it up for next turn, I think.
Job's done.
They do win the flip there. It's a little unfortunate. Oh, look at that. We actually get the kill on the Longshin. That's a pretty sick roll.
It's time for action.
Alright, we're gonna be doing things. Leeroy this turn. I think we just attack. Attack. Yep. That worked out nicely. Oh, it's going to cast twice, but it's not going to be enough damage, doesn't seem. Do we ever actually heal here to play around this? Because what? It'll be dealing 12 twice, so 24. So they could cookie and then do that. So maybe I just protect the Leeroy, kill something. probably a little safer, and then we can just finish him next turn
Job's done.
at 0 speed. But this will have worn off, though. I think we want to attack. Oh, they fish. Oh, that's smart. Wow, so my play actually came in super duper clutch here. Because otherwise I think they would have just killed us. Whereas now I think we win. Yeah, look at that. Wow, what a turn. Close game.
You got some moves.
GG. All right, another 2-2-2.
For the Alliance. Put your faith in the light.
I'm looking for a few good mercenaries.
All right, so they're rocking standard Trigor. We'll see how we do against that. So definitely do this. Definitely swing there. Do we retaliate against the Diablo? I don't think we do. I think we just swing. Oh wow. So they actually taunt. That's interesting. Usually you don't see that too often. That does give us the death blow though, which is kind of cool. It's actually going to enable us to get the... Let's see, so we can snipe down the Trigor with ease and make it small at the same time, which is awesome. And then I think now we just punch the Diablo. They taunt again, it's fine. Yeah, so they backlash, we backlash. Trigor dead. We gotta make our humans even bigger. It's actually pretty hilarious. Like, look at the size of this Tyrion. It's kind of absurd. I think I just want to... oh, it's tough. We really don't want to run into Vol'jin. Is it just Leeroy time? Actually, probably Rogers.
Show them
Yeah,
what
it's
we're
gonna be
made of.
Rogers. Here comes Karen. Okay.
The Earth Mother near.
So we can actually kill this Diablo, which is I think what we want to do. If we speed this up and swing in. We buff with Trigor. Alternatively, we could kill the Kazakis. Is that better? We would then be free. Well, no, I think we have to do this to play around the AoE. Maybe Kazakis is better to kill. It'll give us Divine Shield too, because it's getting the actual death blow. Yeah, I kind of like that. Heals up this giant Tyrion too, kind of protects all our units. Interesting. Diablo goes swinging. Do they have Cookie back there? Nope. No Cookie, so maybe Sylvanas and Vol'jin. Yep, there's Vol'jin. We can just kill their Vol'jin, though, at 2 speed, which is pretty absurd. Swing in with the Rogers. Just try and swing in with the Trigor. Yeah, Vol'jin's just dead. Oh, look at that. I forgot about Trigor's ability there. That's pretty cool.
Job's done.
In comes Sylvanas, but again, not a big deal. We can just kill this Diablo, and then we'll be able to kill her just fine. We actually even do this then? I think we just swing. So if we go like this, kill the Diablo, and then just punch the Sylvanas.
Job's done.
Gets us the shield again. Shield's actually pretty nuts there. Now we can heal.
It's time for action.
See, do we protect the Tyrion here? I think we need to. Actually, taunting will protect it just fine. I think we just want to buff up.
Job's done.
If I swing, it ends up dying, and we really don't want that. Yeah, they make Sylve bigger, but that's fine. Because now we just shrink it and kill it. GG. Alright, it's Oko. See what they're running. Haven't played them in a little while. They're usually hanging out near the top of the leaderboard. Looks like they are on Frost.
I demand answers.
The time for dreaming is over.
So we'll see how this goes. I liked how things went last time, so I'm just going to do it again of swinging into the Jaina. Last time I saw a Frost comp, but so I did. It seemed to work out pretty well. Yeah, because now we hit this and then they get popped.
A single
They kill our Trigor, but it's kind of whatever. What do we want to swap in here, though? Probably Rogers start dealing with this.
Show them what we're made of.
Because we can still kill this. We could speed it up to give ourselves Divine Shield. Seems kind of greedy, though. I think we just take that, go for the damage, and then just punch it. Maybe there's an argument for firing position here. But I really like scaling up the Rogers. Alright, yeah, Jaina down. We actually get the Tyrion buff mid. Wow, that's huge. Now we have some really big humans. And now we can have either Leeroy or Khorne come in. Given their double green backline, I think it's going to be Cornelius here.
It's time for action.
I'm guessing it's like Karen, Diablo, and like, I don't know what their last green would be. Or it could be Belinda. No, it's Karen, Diablo. It could still be Belinda in the back, yeah. We should be in a very good spot here, I think. We just firing position, right? Because they're definitely going to speed up. We're just going to protect this so we can't get snapped. And then do we want a firing position or swing? Firing position gets more damage on everything, but swinging literally just kills this. I kind of prefer swinging.
Job's done.
Yeah, these big units are going to be pretty tricky for him to deal with, I think. Cornelius is definitely pulling his weight here. They get the slow. Wow, they don't actually go for the taunt. I guess they didn't really need it because we're slow anyway. That's crazy though. Look, we get another variant attack buff. That's absolutely absurd. Look at that, 58 attack variant. Oh, they have Tyrion. But we can screw them up if we just go for our Leeroy here, because that gives us a chance to get around the Tyrion. They're actually running the buff equipment on Tyrion. That's pretty interesting. Is it better to heal? Probably not. I think we just swing. Alright. Let's do this. I think we should be favored here, though. I do get the shrink in first, which is not the greatest thing in the world. They go for the snap, but they actually don't get the snap off. Leeroy gets to become big. Damn, this one's coming down to the wire, it seems. That Varden's pretty problematic here. Because it basically kills us. Guess we could go get chicken. And attack?
Job's done.
Yeah, they buff it though. Damn, so they are gonna get there, unfortunately. Really close game though. Alright, looks like we've got a rematch here. Humans were able to pull it out for us before though, so we're just gonna run it back.
Your magic is mine.
voice.
Alright, yep, he's running the same thing. So we're just gonna do it like we did before. Interesting. So this went a little bit differently. But we do get our buff right away, which is pretty awesome. Because now I think we can set up Leeroy. Just go like Leeroy and Rogers.
Begins.
Show them what we're made of.
So the nice thing here, they're pretty slow. They could buff it up. I guess that would get it out of my range, which would be kind of annoying. Because I was initially thinking I was just going to zap this down at 2 speed. But the health buff might get in the way of that. We definitely want to set up the Leeroy. Maybe I just heroic leap. And then do that. It'll still go off before Nefarian. I could just swing. Then what do we want to do with Varian? Maybe just... Oh no, we could go for the swing on Varian to get the human death blow. I actually prefer that.
Done.
You could speed up the Varian. Is there a point in doing that? Not really. So I think we'll just swing there. Take some damage, but our humans are really big now. And now we're just gonna absolutely run them over with this giant Leeroy.
Job's done.
Whatever comes in is getting walloped. Like, and we know what they have on the bench, and not like none of those things come into this well. So it's Cookie, but that is not going to work because Cookie's literally just going to die to Leeroy. Leeroy's absolutely insane here. So Leeroy kills everything, so there's not really a point in doing other stuff. We will, I think, I'm tempted to use Master Attack to heal, but it might just be better to save that for next turn for the Leeroy. So we just do nothing, and I don't think this will still apply the 1 speed, but we'll try it. Oh, we gotta disconnect. Oh, so it just cuts out the whole combat. That's unfortunate, but we know what happened there. Leeroy just murdered everything. Because he is too large, and he did not take any residual damage because we set him up. And that's kind of the best thing about this comp. It's just really sweet when you get your Leeroy going like that.
Someone like you.
Oh, and it looks like it did work. So he did buff our other humans, which is pretty cool. Let's see. So they're going to basically kill the Rogers here. So we might as well just speed up and heal our Leeroy and either try and kill Long Jin or get this down a bunch. And then we'll swing for good measure. And we still have Corn in the back, so this should be totally fine. Yeah, and now humans may be low, but Leeroy just wins this game. GG. 186 crit damage. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Alright. Let's see what our opponent's rocking here. See if we can make some more large humans.
I'm ready.
Alright. Frost. Frost can be pretty scary, for sure. Who do we want to target here, I think is the real question. Probably Jaina, I think. Nice. Those are good hits. Oh wow, all three on the Tyrion. That's actually fantastic for us. Yeah, they hit Trigor. We hit them. We actually popped the Jaina, which is huge. Oh, but our Tyrion is slow now. Varian is not, though. Let's see. I think we have to zap Jaina like that. I don't want to do this because I don't want to pump this. And then I think we just attack into the Varden. Just leave this be. I guess we can try and attack with it.
Job's done.
I think this makes sense. Oh wow, the Tyrion buff was actually pretty huge there. Let us get an attack. Now we definitely send out Rogers. Do we want to send out the Leeroy here? I think we do, because stuff's gonna die. Wow, they actually have bench Trigor. That's not something you see every day. So being sped up here is actually really nice. Because now we can guarantee kill the Localar, which is pretty important. Set up our Leeroy to be immune, and then we'll just try and swing into this.
Job's done.
We'll take some damage, but it's really not a big deal. Now we get out Cornelius. I think we should be in a pretty good spot from here.
You take me for an ordinary mage?
Ooh, the Belinda... Oh, we're immune while attacking though, so... This actually won't freeze us mid-attack, which is pretty awesome. So we do go for Leeroy Jenkins. Varden is a little scary for sure. But not much we can really do about that. Attack there. Do we heal or do we attack? Maybe we redirect, because I think Leeroy still gets hit from the Trigor for punching things, so maybe we just Blessing of Sack the Leeroy just in case.
Job's done.
Not sure about how that works, we'll see. Oh, I'm dumb though. I forgot Leeroy goes off first. He got frozen, so it wouldn't have ended up mattering actually. But that was definitely a mistake, for sure. Wow, scabs. Was not expecting scabs. for sure. Let's see, do we gain health and become immune? Or do we just go... Yeah, we just win then anyway, right? Because we can just swing and then they don't have enough damage. We're seeing a different take on it though. Usually don't see scabs, so that's kind of cool. GG. Alright, so we had some pretty great games with this comp. We actually had the biggest Leeroy I've ever seen in a game. I think we ended up getting 99 attack and critting for like 180 or something, which is absolutely ridiculous. But I really do like this comp. If you're looking for a way to play Leeroy, I think this is a great way to do it. It definitely does take some getting used to, and what you choose to swap in and when can vary pretty greatly depending on the matchup. So it does take a little bit of learning there, but overall it definitely has felt really solid and really fun. I would like to experiment maybe with a different unit other than Cornelius in the back at some point. I have liked Cornelius in the games that I've played him, and I definitely see the role he fills here, but I'm curious if another unit might be able to fill that role or do better. So that's something I might try out in the future. Mess around with the backline a little bit, but both Rogers and Leeroy really pulled their weight, so really like them. Maybe if we get some new humans in the next drop or something, we can get another red human to go back here, because we do have a fair amount of humans, but not a lot of them have great synergy with each other. But the nice thing about Cornelius is after that Tyrion buff, he actually is a pretty big threat with 20 attack, so usually you wouldn't expect him to do stuff like that because he's more about protecting and healing, but he can be pretty nice with the buff, so that is one nice thing about him that I have liked in using him. But that's going to wrap it up for this video. If you enjoyed it, do remember to like and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.